Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Spiller. We're getting ready to get started. Thank you so much for joining us. This is also going to be a Facebook Live presentation. So you're going to want to also, you can be able to share this from Facebook Live. So we'll be getting this started here shortly. Thank you all so much for joining this time of impartation and education. So we're excited to get this going. So let me work on my Facebook so we can get this going on Facebook Live. I'm excited to talk to you about swipe trades today. We're going to go into a little bit of our swipe trade presentation, and this is going to be powerful. So listen, you want to share this link out with someone, share the link. We're getting ready to go on Facebook right now, as a matter of fact. So while we're going to Facebook, I see the chat box opening up. Let's see here. Hello, Felicia. Warren is checking in. Hello, Felicia. Listen. Use our chat box. I want to talk back and forth with you through our chat box presentation. I'm getting ready to go live on Facebook right now. Yes, we're getting ready to do this Facebook Live right now. And we're going live on Facebook right now as well. So we'll be getting this going here in a second. Thank you for being on. We'll be doing this live from Facebook as well. So Facebook will be showing me live on Facebook. And there we're live from Facebook as well. So I'm going to mute out the Facebook presentation here. So those of you who are on, that are joining me via Facebook, if you're joining me via Facebook, you can do that. You can actually share this presentation out with others. Listen, guys, if you're in the chat box, go ahead and speak to me. Let me know you're here. I want to make sure that I'm able to speak to all of my people in the chat box. I see Bettina, Felicia, Missy, Rosalind, Tanya. I see all of you that are there. I'm excited about this, guys. We're going to be talking about swipe trades today. We're going to be talking about swipe trades today, and I'm excited. So if you're watching via live on Facebook, hello everybody who's watching me via live on Facebook. And to those who are watching this in a webinar presentation, who have joined me through the webinar presentation, thank you for being here. So I'm excited about y'all being here today. And we're going to talk about copy, paste, and profit today. So I want to give you some time to invite people onto this broadcast. I want to give you some time to invite people onto the broadcast. So we're going to talk about swipe trades, using swipe trades, and how swipe trades can be a blessing to you. So you want to add people on. Thank y'all for giving me the hearts and thumbs right now. I appreciate that. For y'all giving me hearts and thumbs right now. Oh, it seemed like it's buffering there for a second. Okay, it's back up. All right, so we're going to get this started. We're going to get this started. Give them a couple more seconds for people to join on, either via Facebook. Hello, Tanya. Thank you for being on, Tanya. So I'm speaking to my people. Listen, you will be able to communicate with me. You'll be able to communicate with me if you have joined us via our webinar link. So what I'm going to get ready to do is I'm going to get ready to put the webinar link up here in, I'm going to put the webinar link up on Facebook where you can come back and you can join me via webinar and you can ask questions just from that via the webinar presentation. So you'll be able to ask me questions via the chat box for the webinar presentation. We'll get those questions answered as we begin to go back and forth with you. We're going to talk about copy, paste, and profit today. Copy, paste, and profit today, and I'm indeed excited about this. I'm going to go give you a little bit of background information about what we're doing, who we are, and why you need to be a part of this actual movement. I see a lot of my good friends on here. Pastor Clara Peters, good to see you. I see Stephanie Morrow on here, Juliet Moore. I see all of you guys on here. Thank y'all for being on here. Let me do something real quick because I got to put that link up so that you guys can join me via my my webinar presentation. I want to put that webinar link. So if you want to leave Facebook and you want to join me via the webinar, I'm going to put that link up so that you can feel free to go ahead and join us via that. And again, I'm excited about what we're doing here today and about what I'm going to be sharing with you. So listen, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. As we talked about copy, paste, and profit. You're not going to want to miss this. Copy, paste, and profit. We'll be getting this started in probably the next second. But I'm going to put in for you this our Zoom link. So I'm going to copy it now, and I'm going to paste it via Facebook now, so you can join me via Facebook. You can join me via Facebook, and that's the link. So if you click on that Zoom link, you'll be able to follow me over to Zoom, and you'll be able to join me via Zoom. So I'm looking at people. All right, thank y'all for speaking to me. I'm going to speak to my chat room here, my chat people here that'll follow me via chat in this webinar presentation as well. All right, I'm going to hit this share screen real quick. I'm going to hit the share screen very quick, and I'm going to take you to the PowerPoint presentation here in the share screen, and I'm going to be starting the slideshow right now. All right, I want to make sure that you guys can see this from Facebook. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. They're going to be able to watch it from Facebook and everything. So y'all give me a second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank y'all for being here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make sure that it's showing properly via Facebook, that y'all watching this video properly on Facebook. And there we go. So you can see it. This is our Universal Trade House. We come here all the time and we teach from this perspective. Today I'm going to be going over swipe trades a little bit, and I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about swipe trades and why we've made trading easy for the common man, and I'm excited about that. So those of you who don't know anything about the Universal Trade House, guys, you want to be a part of the Universal Trade House, and what we're doing, our overall goal and objective is to share and show people how to profit. Sorry about this. How to profit in the market. So I'm saying all y'all getting on. I've been listening for 5 months. Great. Glad you all are here. So now, let me give you my reason for why I'm doing this whole trading phenomenon, or this whole investing phenomenon. And I want you to hear me, because I think this is very important. One of the things I have discovered is that many of us have made deposits in our bank, right? But how much of your bank paid you in interest? I want you to answer that for me. Either if you're chatting with me or you're talking to me, I want to know how much of our banks paid us in interest. How much of our banks paid us in interest? So I'm going to go to my chat room as well. I want to see my people on my chat. How much of your bank paid you in interest? I'm looking. How many of you, I want to ask, how many of you, right now, listen to me live, how much of your bank paid you in your interest over the last 10, 5, 7 years? How much have you received in interest? Somebody says 0 cents, nothing. All right, 0 cents. All right. So you received nothing. Joshua Rashad King says less than 1%. Less than 1% of what your bank has paid you. Okay. Now, guys, how many of y'all know that your bank is investing your money right now? How many of you know that your bank is investing your money right now? How many of you actually know that your bank is investing your money right now? And I need you to hear this. And what are they investing your money in? They're investing your money in the foreign exchange market. They're investing your money in the foreign exchange market. They're investing your money in the foreign exchange market. And they're making millions off of your money every day. Hundreds of millions of dollars off of your money. How many of y'all paid overdraft fees to your bank? How many of you, don't raise your hand. How many of you have paid overdraft fees to your bank? Right? How many of you paid service fees to your bank? How many of you can agree with me that your service fee is bigger than your interest payment? Come on, if you're talking to me live in my chat room, talk to me in my chat room or talk to me on Facebook. How many of you can agree that the service fee, the monthly service fee the bank charges you, is larger than what they're paying you in interest? How many of you know that, all right, Felicia One says they're putting the cents in a separate savings if you choose credit instead of debit. Erica Hughes says, I agree. Rosalind says, agree, much larger. How many of y'all can say that your service fee is larger than your interest payment? How many of you, your service fee is larger than your interest payment? Right? This call is recorded. How many of y'all can say my service fee is larger than my interest payment? I'm just waiting for my responses. Your service fee is larger than your interest payment. How many of y'all think that that's wrong? How many of you think it's wrong for your bank, listen to me, for your bank to charge you, listen to me on this, to charge you more than they're paying you in interest? How many of you would agree with me that it's wrong for your bank to pay you more, to pay you less in interest than they're charging you for your service fees? I'm looking at people raise their hands. Some people writing Robert. Catherine says she's agreed. Marion agrees. Andrea agrees. Carla agrees. Juliet is raising both hands. It's wrong for the bank. That's why I've chosen credit union, right? And Felicia, even the credit union doesn't pay us significant interest. Even the credit union, even your credit union invests your money in the foreign exchange market. What I'm trying to tell us today, I hope y'all are sharing this on your timeline. I hope all y'all are sharing this on your timeline. Everybody's the same. Any financial institution is the same. They're all the same. So when I discovered this, I start pushing for people, listen, I start pushing for people to start investing their money. I need all of y'all to hear me when I say this. Hear me. There is a crash. There's a financial crash that's coming. And they're gassing up the economy for this crash. They're gassing the economy up for this crash. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying. They are gassing the economy up for this crash. I need you to hear what I'm about to say. Liquid is going to be king. He who has liquid, please listen to me when I say this. Please hear me when I say this. He who has liquid will be king. I want to talk to you about diversifying your money. If you're not going to have liquid money, you're not going to have liquid money that you can touch, liquid money, right? And I need you to hear this. You won't be able to participate in this wealth transfer that's getting ready to take place. There's a large wealth transfer taking place, but you're going to have liquid to be able to participate in the wealth transfer. I need everybody to hear me. You're going to have liquid to participate in this wealth transfer. Now, this wealth transfer, I'm not making this spiritual. I'm saying that rich people make the economy crash to transfer wealth from one hand to the next. Rich people cause the economy to crash to transfer wealth from one hand to the next. Now, who's able to participate in the transfer? Who's able to participate in the transfer are those who have liquid, right? The last transfer was a real estate transfer. How many of y'all participate in the real estate transfer? Yeah, when all those foreclosed homes took place. How many of us participated in that last transfer? Probably many of us were victims of those ARM loans, adjustable rate mortgage loans. And as a result, we lost homes, we lost property as a result of it. So what I did was I partnered with a company called iMarkets Live. iMarkets Live is a financial services platform. What they teach you is how to invest your money to get a greater return off of your investment. I need y'all to hear me right now. How to get a greater return off your investment. I'm going to ask you a question. I want y'all to be very honest with me when I ask you this question. Please be very honest with me. I'm going to ask you a question, but I need you to be honest with me. Right? Please be honest with me. Please be honest with me. Please be honest with me. I want you to think about it. If there was a way that I could show you how to turn 50 cents into $30, would you be interested? If you could put up a risk of 50 cents and you could see the market turn your 50 cents into $30, would you be interested? I'm going to pause and I'm going to wait for your response. Now, heretofore, all of this was conjectures and all of this was based on suppositions, but we didn't have market proof. Now we have proof. If I could show you how to take 50 cents and legitimately, legally, turn 50 cents into $30, would you be interested? I want to see all my yeses. I need to see my yeses. 50 cent, turn 50 cent into $30. I'm waiting for my yeses. Y'all should be connecting your family and your friends to this right now. Y'all should be connecting your family and friends to this right now. We have proof now. At one point, it was conjecture. At one point, we were guessing. At one point, we didn't know. Now I have people like Quinn, Lewis, Andrea Blackley, Joshua, who have all engaged in the market and have got a positive return from their investment. We're not doing any guesswork anymore. Now we have proof. If you're not sharing this, you're losing because others need to know what we're doing, right? And so I need you to hear me. I'm going to be training on swipe trades. Now, swipe trades is a part of it because many of you who have got into investing, please hear me. You've gotten into investing, but you didn't know what you were doing. You didn't know what you were doing. You didn't know how you were doing it. You didn't know anything about it. And as a result, watch this now, you lost money. One of the reasons why I partner with iMarkets Live is because iMarkets Live takes the guesswork out of investing. They actually put you in a position where you can benefit from, are you listening? Benefit from the intellectual property of other people. You can benefit from the intellectual property of other people. Guys, I need to tell you, money is made off of the backs of others. You may not like what I just said, but someone needs to tell you the truth. If wealth is going to be created, wealth is always created on the backs of others. If you agree with me, I need you to type in yes. Wealth will always be made off of the backs of others. If you agree with me, I want you to type yes. Wealth is always made off of the labor of other people. If you agree with me, say yes. Rochelle says, I invested in a 501c3 last year and lost $1,200. I need you to hear me. Thank you, Erica. Erica is a multi-millionaire herself. If you're going to make money, guys, I need you to listen to me. If you're going to make money, you're going to make real money, real wealth by having someone else work for you. What IML has given us the ability to do is step out of the way and let someone else make money for us. That's what IML has done. It has given us the ability to make money in our absence. I need you to hear what I just said. This is why I'm so excited about iMarkets Live. This is why I'm so excited about IML, because IML gives us the ability to make money in our absence. In other words, we don't have to be present. In other words, we don't have to be, watch this, the one doing the labor to make the money. And that's why I liked iMarkets Live. It's because it took the guesswork out of what we were doing. Guys, listen, there are 3 reasons why people don't invest in the market. There are 3. I'm going to give you the 3 reasons why, then I'm going to get into this training session. There are 3 reasons why people don't invest in the market. Reason number 1, you ready for number 1? The first reason why people don't invest in the market is because they don't understand the terminology. They don't understand the terminology. Oh, I'm not trying to go back to school. I'm trying to go back to school. So when we talk about it, we talk about it like this. Talk about it like this. I need you to hear me. This is very important. Okay, Carl, I got you. This is very important. I don't know what a PIP is. I don't know what a take profit is. I don't know what a stop loss is. I don't know what a lot size is. I know none of those things. I know nothing about any of those things. I know nothing about that. And since I know nothing about that, I don't get involved. That's the first reason why people don't invest. The terminology. The second reason people don't invest is because of the logistics. They don't know how to set up an account. Are you hearing what I'm saying? They don't know how to set up an account. They don't know how to build an account. They don't know how to work an account. They don't know how to do none of that. That's the second reason. Oh, I don't know how to do any of that. Now, here's the third reason. You ready for the third reason why people don't invest? The fear of loss. I heard you lose money in investing. That's the third reason. People told me you lose money. Now, you know what the people never do? They never investigate the people who told them they're going to lose money. Isn't that funny? How many of us are guilty of taking financial advice from broke people? How many of us are guilty of taking financial advice from people who don't have money? How many of us are guilty right now of listening to people tell us what will make money and what won't make money, and they usually work with us? How many people, listen to people and take financial advice from people, watch this, and tell us what will work, listen, and what won't work, listen, and they work with us. They work on the same job with us. We're married to them. How many of us are married to the person and we know their bank account? We're married to the person, we know their bank account, and we let that person tell us what will work and what won't work. How many of us are married to someone who's broke? We're both broke, but then this person tells me what will work and what won't work. How do you give people the ability to control your financial future when they're clearly not financially savvy? Money has to make sense. And if you're going to be wealthy, you have to get permission from you to listen to you about where you want to go. If you want to be wealthy, you have to get permission from you to listen to you about where you want to go. And then when I say get permission from you, listen, some of you can't even give your own self financial advice. I was guilty of that. Listen, you ain't by yourself. You can't even give your own self financial advice. So you have to get with someone who's already making it. Listen, who's already making it. And as they're making it, you listen to them because you can't even trust yourself to make the right decisions. It was because of that that I partnered with IML. Mr. Christopher Terry, who's our CEO, was a multimillionaire in trading and investing. And I wanted to learn from him what he learned, watch this now, so I can benefit from the same thing. But I knew that when I learned this, that there would be fear, apprehension in moving forward. Because I was like, oh God, I'm not gonna know this stuff. So what Mr. Christopher Terry did is he created some auto trading programs that will trade for you, that takes the guesswork out of it so that you can benefit from the information of other people who are already investing and trading in the market. The reason why I'm excited about IML is because I don't have to do the work. There are other people doing the work for me. And I've created what we call the Universal Trade House to learn how to turn dollars into cents. Because I believe the only reason why we are financially struggling is because we have no sense about the dollar. Well, we're going to change that. And today, listen, if you're listening to me today, if you're my Facebook friend and you want to join this crusade with me, and what's this crusade? To pay off your debt as fast as you can. If you want to join this crusade with me and you want to pay off your debt as fast as you can, right? You want to build a residual income as fast as you can. You want to see your money work for you as fast as you can. If you're my Facebook friend, then you need to partner with me. If one of my friends like Quinn or Carla or Andrea or any of these people who are part of our team invited you, you need to get with them and say, I need to partner with you. Today, I'm going to talk about swipe trades. This is one of our featured products that we have in IML. Swipe trades, one of our featured products that we have in IML. And this product is second to none. This product is been created. It's been created. Or Robert, or Simone. let me clean it up. So if Robert invited you, Simone invited you. Y'all tell me if y'all invited them. So y'all just let me know. But this is introduction to swipe trades. So I'm gonna go. Prophetess Youngblood is on. I'm gonna go over swipe trades, and I want you to understand why you need to be using it. Now, this is not just for me. This is for my team as well. So I have teams all across the country who are jumping in this, who are getting on this, and I'm going to talk to them about swipe trades. I need you to understand. Now, I'm going to talk to you about swipe trades. I'm going to break it down a little bit. And every day we're going to be talking about swipe trades at this Universal Trade House session. So every day at 12 noon, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're going to talk about swipe trades, right? So I'll be on those days, or someone that represents Universal Trade House will be on those days, and we're going to be talking about swipe trades. We're going to be continue to talk about it until you start using it, right? Continue to talk about it until you start using it. So what is swipe trades? Glad you asked. It's really an application that you can download to your smartphone. Now, if your phone is not making money from you, you can no longer call it smart. I'm gonna say that. How many of y'all thought that was good? If your phone is not making money for you, you can no longer call it smart. I'm gonna say it again. Listen, I need y'all to hear this. You can no longer say you have a smartphone if your phone is not making money for you. You don't have a smartphone, you have a dumb phone, right? So what IML has done is allowed us to really call our smartphone a smartphone. Did y'all catch that? That was my joke of the day. And some of y'all won't laugh at nothing. So I don't know what to say now. Y'all just won't laugh at anything. But a smartphone, a smartphone. So we're gonna talk about how to use swipe trades, what swipe trades is, and how you can start downloading it to your phone so your phone can be smart, okay? So we want you to have a smartphone today, not a dumb phone. We're done with dumb phones. Yes, I like that. Andrea says dumb phone versus smartphone. I'm gonna type that in my chat line. Do you really have a smartphone? I'm gonna type that in my chat box. Do you really have a smartphone? Is your phone smart? If your phone is not making money, Kathy, we won't call it smart anymore, right? If your phone is not making money, you can't call it smart. You don't have a smartphone, right? So right now, it's a bill phone. In other words, you're losing money from it every month because it's not producing money for you. So, okay, let's go to the next. So what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna talk about what smartphone is, right? Can y'all see my mouse going across my screen? My presentation is not switching. Hold on for a second. Oh, there it is. Y'all give me a second here. I did something wrong. Y'all give me a second, I'm sorry. Let's go back to play from the beginning. I'm having a little problem here. Let's see if we can work this out. Okay, all right, so now, we're on the next slide. So what we're gonna talk about is making your smartphone, learning you how to make money from your smartphone, right? Now, what the next screen that you're gonna see, I'm gonna describe for you what you're seeing, right? So you can download this Swipe Trades app from your smartphone, right? I like that, Joshua. I got that. Smartphones make money. Dumb phones make you pay a bill. I like that. So listen, I want you to understand that you can download Swipe Trades right now from your Apple Store or your Google Play Store, but you have to be a part of IML to actually use the service. Right? Now, what you're seeing on the screen right now is really an app called MetaTrader 4, and that's where you're going to be conducting your trades at, right? So you're going to be conducting your trades from there, right? And as you're conducting your trades from your MetaTrader 4 app, we'll get into that on another presentation. But these are the features right now. We're talking about expert analysis. Our experts analyze the markets for you and send trade opportunities right to your phone. How many of you would like a trade opportunity sent to your phone where you have the potential of earning tens, hundreds, and thousands of dollars? Let's try it again. How many of you, come on, talk to me in my chat room, would not mind, talk to me now. How many of you would not mind an expert in the market, sending you trade opportunities right to your phone? I'm asking. That's what Swipe Trades is about. We send trade opportunities right to your phone. Okay? Now, if you're a part of IML and you're not using Swipe Trades, you got to switch because you need right now to start doing that. And listen, we have a copy and paste option with the swipe trades. So if you're in IML, I'm going over this. I'm going over this to help you out. Listen, it's a copy and paste concept. We'll talk about that in a second. But you're able to take data points from our experts, and then you're able to copy those data points, paste it into an application that we give you, and you're able to go live in a trade. It doesn't require any experience on your part, and it saves you a lot of time. So one of the things is, we're not talking about you getting in and knowing what you're doing. We're talking about what your boss does to you, right? Your CEO is doing this to you right now. What is your CEO doing? Your CEO was smart enough to hire you so you can work for them so they can make money from you. Your CEO was smart enough to say, I need to hire somebody that can do what I don't want to do. Who can I find? And there you are. So right now you're working for someone who, listen, has said to themselves, I'd rather pay someone a minimal amount of money to do what I don't want to do myself. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? I'm going to show you an example of how it works. What you think about this? So we're going to save you a lot of time by allowing you to use swipe trades. So today, you're going to become a CEO. How many of y'all would not mind becoming a CEO? Come on, you're watching me via this webinar. You're watching me on Facebook. How many of y'all would not mind? Raise your hands if you're sure. Confidence, confidence. Come on, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're sure. Come on, raise your hand. Are you sure? If you're going to be a CEO, I need you to raise your hand and say, I want someone working for me. Come on. If you're going to be a CEO, I need you to raise your hand and say, I need someone working for me. I'm looking for hands to go up. If you can't raise your hand on Facebook, you need to type in me. Come on. If you are tired of letting someone make money off of your efforts and you're ready to reverse it and you're ready to make money off of someone's efforts, listen, Donna says, like, all right. And you're, look, I'll raise those hands. I mean, come on. How many of y'all would like to have people working for you? Right? And that's what you're going to do with swipe trades. Now, when you join our company, IML, this is the screen that it's going to take you to. Listen, this is the screen that's going to take you to when you have your swipe trades. When you open up your swipe trade app, this is the first screen that you're going to see, right? And so what do you need? You have an IML username and an IML password. Guys, this is where exclusivity comes in at. One of the things I love about this company is, though you can download it, you don't have an exclusive membership to get access to this information. Right? Right? I need you to hear what I just said. Please hear what I just said. This is what I love about IML. You can download it, but you don't have exclusivity. And since you don't have exclusivity, we can only tease you with what the app looks like. There is information behind this app that can actually transform your life, but you don't have a username and password. I'm gonna say that again. There is information behind this app, behind this screen is information that can set you free. The problem is you don't have a username and password. So you cannot get exclusive rights to the information that we have access to. Now, I'm gonna say something about this because I need you to get what I just said. Right? Money is always about information. The difference between you and Warren Buffett is he has information. He makes $34 million a day. You make what you make a day. The difference is information. I need you to hear what I'm saying. You need a username and a password today to get access to what I have, to get access to what Andrea has, to access to what Tanya has, to access to what Quinn and Joshua. You need access today. You're watching me online and you don't have access. This is your gatekeeper, and we're not going to let you in until you decide that you deserve the best that this life has to offer. So you need, listen to me, you need a username and a password. Now, once you get this username and password, what's going to happen is when you join, listen, when you join, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. When you join IML, when you join IML, what's going to happen is you're going to use your username and your password, that IML that you put into the system. You're going to use your username and password. You're going to press here. You're going to hit log in. Now, as soon as you hit log in, what's going to happen, this is the front screen of what's going to happen. Let me describe everything on this front screen for you, okay? This is the first screen that you're going to see. Now, there are some buttons up top. Let's go with the top. Let's go with the top in the upper left-hand corner. You see the arrow in the top upper left-hand corner? That's your refresher button. So I need you to see this, guys. Swipe Trades is going to send you an alert to your phone. What you're going to get on this screen is go down where it says signals from, and it's going to tell you who the signal came from. Typically, the signal is going to come from Justin Adams. It's going to give you the signal time. Do you see the signal time on there? Y'all see the signal time? That signal time is very important, right? The typical trade is every 4 hours. The typical trade is every 4 hours. If you see the signal time and it says 3 days ago, that is not a valid trade, so hit decline, right? That is not a valid trade, hit decline. What you're going to want to do is decline your way, because sometimes you haven't went to your swipe trades. Some of y'all have access to swipe trades. You haven't been to it since you've been in the business. And that's the reason why many of us are struggling financially, is because you have the keys to financial wealth. You just refuse to unlock the door. So if you're on here today, it's time to unlock the door. And so what you want to do is look at the signal time. What time you want the most recent app, the most recent signal. And you want to get that signal as soon as it comes out. Let's just say it that way, right? 18 minutes, 19 minutes, an hour, you still can get in that trade. 2 hours, you still can get in that trade in 2 hours, right? Because you still have 2 hours left, right? So what you've got to do is you need to, listen to me, need to find the signal time and make sure your signal time is recent. You want the most recent signal time. You're looking for minimum 2 hours. I don't do anything past 2 hours, right? And I really want you to get it as soon as it comes out, right? And if you can't, don't worry about it. Hit decline until you get a fresh one. Hit decline until it ends, because you may have to start from the beginning. Now, I've noticed that some of you are not getting notifications from Swipe Trades. I'm going to tell you why you're not getting notifications. Because you need to go to your settings option in your phone and allow notifications to come through for your Swipe Trade. If you're not getting notifications, that means your notifications is off. Notifications is off, right? So you need to make sure that you have your notifications there. Okay, now, pay no attention to the chart on top of that. That's not for you to pay attention to. Don't worry about that. What I want you to pay attention to is the decline or accept. Now, if you decline it, it's going to bring up another one, right? It's going to bring up another one, all right? And so now, if you want the newest one, hit in the upper left-hand corner, the refresher button, and it'll bring up the most recent swipe trade for you to participate in, okay? Now, let's say you're ready to accept. How many of y'all are ready to accept and make this money? I need to see. Come on, raise those hands. Are y'all ready to see what happens after you accept? I want you to see what happens after you accept, right? Their hands going up. Come on, raise those hands. Raise those hands if you're sure. Confident, secure. Raise your hand if you're sure, okay? All right, so we have some sure people on. If y'all are sure on Facebook, I need some hearts and thumbs. I need hearts and thumbs on Facebook. Give me hearts and thumbs on Facebook. I need hearts and thumbs. Come on, I need hearts and thumbs. Hearts and thumbs if you're sure. You ready? All right. Now, once you click accept, it's going to take you to this very important screen. I'm going to describe everything on this screen. I'm going to show you how easy this is and why people are joining IML, because we just made it easy. Right? Just made it easy. So now, what are you looking at on this screen? Okay? The first thing I want you to look at is the symbol, right? The symbol. Let's break all this down. The symbol is a pairing, that symbol. So hopefully you can see. How many of y'all can see the word that says symbol in green? How many of y'all can see the word that says symbol in green? Can you see the symbol in green? Because I'm going to break all this down. The symbol in green. How many of y'all can see that? I need to find out if you can see this where the word says symbol in green. I want to make sure you can see that, because that means I need to explain to all of you what this is. All right, you can see it. All right. Now, on that symbol, it says USD and JPY. USD, excuse me, and JPY. It's right under the chart. Under that chart, there's the word symbol, and then you say USD, JPY. Now, what USD, JPY, it's called a pairing. If you're taking notes, you want to write down pairing. That's a pairing, right? That pairing simply means that's the US dollar against the Japanese yen. So now, what's going to happen is you're going to go, and I'm going to do this on another training. You're going to go and you're going to open your MetaTrader 4. We don't have that app right now up, but I'm going to show you in the time coming up. But I just want to go through this. You're going to go to MetaTrader 4, and you're going to locate your pairing, USD against the Japanese yen, because that's what you're going to trade. They're telling you what currency pair to use. They're telling you what currency pair to use, right? USD, so now you're not guessing. Now, across to the right from USD, JPY, there's a little thing that looks like a little square with lines in it. That's actually where you copy. So all you're going to do is copy that, right? And you can go and you can paste that in your MetaTrader 4 app of where you're going to trade. Time frame is the chart that they've used for this time frame. So this is a 1 hour time frame chart that they're using. Someone says they can't see nothing. Lord have mercy. I don't know what to do. If you can't see nothing, you may want to go to the webinar presentation. I'm going to put it in there so you can see it. I thought I was putting it in there so you can see it. You may want to go to the webinar presentation and see it from there, okay? And see it from the webinar presentation, because the people on the webinar can see it. So this is it's going by the hour, 1 hour. This is the 1 hour time chart that it's using. Now the trade type. Now typically the trade type here will say either buy or sell, or trade update. In this case, this is a trade update that we're using. In other words, Justin Adams sent out a trade to you. He gave you the trade type, whether you're going to buy or sell, right? He gave you whether you're going to buy or sell, and he already sent that trade out. Well, this is a trade update. So what happens sometimes, guys, that when we get a trade, there are updates that we need to adjust to the trade to make the maximum amount of potential. How many of y'all can see the benefit of an update? If you can see the benefit of an update, raise your hand. How many of y'all want to maximize on the money that you're going to make? If you're going to maximize on the money that you're going to make, you want to get those updates. You want to see those updates. You want to get them. Because when he sends them out, he's either protecting your money, causing you to increase in money, listen, and causing you not to lose money. So the overall result is protection. So when he's protecting it, right, he's either going to tell you, listen, I'm going to protect your investment so you won't lose, or I'm going to raise your investment so you can make more money. So updates are important, and you will get an update from Justin when he sends you out a swipe trade alert to tell you what to do next. Now the next thing is the entry price. I'm going to break this down. All you're doing is copying and pasting. You're going to copy the entry price. This is the entry price that we're going to enter in this trade, 104.8. 104.8 is the entry price. Now, if you're seeing the chart above, I want you to go to that chart above, right? I want you to just go to the chart above, and you'll see on that chart in the green, you'll see on the chart, you'll see like 105.25, 104.989 in blue. Then you see 104.75. Then you see 104.50. That's the chart to your left-hand side in the green. How many of y'all can see that, right? Now, see, that's where your entry points are, right? That's where your entry points are. Your entry point is right there. And where he's telling you is, that's what he wants you to enter in. He says, this is the safest place to enter in. But look at what he has. He says you can do multiple trades on this trade. So guys, this is how we make killer money. We make killer money because we enter multiple trades on the same trade. Stay with me. This is what happens. So you have two entry prices here. So what that means, on the first entry price is the first trade. the first entry price is on the first trade you're going to take. The second entry price is on the second trade you're going to take. So Justin is literally saying here, there are 2 trades that he wants you to get in. So whenever you see one entry price, that's one trade. When you see 2 entry prices, there are 2 trades he wants you to get in. 2 trades he wants you to get in. Okay, are y'all following me on that? Right? Follow me on that. Follow me on that. Follow me on that. This is very, 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 very important. Very, very important that you get this. So when you go, if you see 2 entry prices, you can't enter the second entry price until you enter another trade. So what's going to happen is the first trade you're going to enter into is the USJPY. Your entry date is going to be 104.8. Do not pay attention to the 104, 105.2, because that's the second trade that you're going to get into. Okay? And I'm going to go over how to do a second trade in a second. But let's just say we're going to do that one trade with a 104.8 entry price. Right? The 104 trade entry price. That's the first trade you're going to get into. Please don't pay attention to the 105.2 because the 105.2 is the second trade that you're going to get into. Right? Now, he talks about lot sizes here. Uh-oh. Man, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Hit the wrong button here. All right. So I'm on a new screen. All right. I'm on a new screen. Now, I know just from trading a lot that this was an actual sell trade. This was a sell trade because the numbers on the take profit are reduced. This is the second screen. But what I want you to see is he gives you the recommended lot size. Now, I'm going to take a minute to start talking about lot sizes because lot sizes are important. Oh my God, lot sizes are important. Okay. Lot sizes are what's going to help you, ladies and gentlemen, reduce your risk of the money that you're willing to risk in the market. I'm gonna have to do another presentation just on lot sizes because I want to show you how to protect your money. Lot sizes are everything. Now, Justin gives a lot size per a 1,000. If you have, what you see here is 0.05 lots is a 3% risk per $1,000 balance in your trading account. So what this basically is saying, and I'm going to break this down for you so you can understand. This is only speaking to you if you have, listen, a $1,000 account. Some of you do not have a $1,000 account, right? So if you don't have a $1,000 account, that 0.05 does not pertain to you. That's how I do risk management. Some of you are in swipe trades with a $100 account. Let's just be very transparent because I know several people that are in a swipe trade with a $100 account. You do not need to do 0.05 with a $100 account. You do not need to do 0.05 with a $100 account. So what I'm teaching my partners is this. If you have a $100 account, you don't need to go over 0.01. 0.02 max. But I tell people 0.01. So I'm going to tell you what 0.01 is. All right. So here you see Justin Adams is talking about 0.05. That's 50 cents. 0.05 is 50 cents. So if 0.05 is 50 cents, 0.01 is 10 cents. 10 cents. That's the max amount you should be trading with a $100 account. If you want to be transparent, right? That's the max you should be trading with a $300 account. Until you get it, you should minimize your risk because I see people who jump in a trade and trade with $1 with a $500 account, $1. That risk ratio is too high. So what we teach is proper risk management. Guys, it's everything. So I'm really starting off everybody that's on my team that's a part of the Universal Trade House. If you have a $100 account, I want you to start off at 0.01 which is 10 cents per trade. That way you're not blowing out your account and losing a lot of money just by putting anything in on your lot size. This is about proper risk management, and this is not about, listen, I need you to get this. This is not about you getting rich tomorrow. If you're trying to do that, go play Powerball. I don't need anybody trying to come with a Powerball mindset into a trading platform. You need to get away from having a Powerball mindset. Hey, Brian, get away from having a Powerball mindset to a calculative, listen, a calculated, this is calculating, guys. So if you're trying to do Powerball, this is not for you. Go ahead and cancel your subscription, right? Cancel your subscription. This is trading with wisdom. And the reason why I'm teaching this on Swipe Trades is because I need you to lower your lot size. You got $100 to $300, even $500. Now I tell people, well, if I have a $500 account, you know, if you even have a $500 account, I still say your lot size should be 3% or a point or 30 cents. I do not go higher than 30 cents. So I'm between 10 cent and 30 cent on a $500 account. I don't even do 50 cent on that. I'm not going to tell you to do it. Now I do it because I have a little bit more skill. I'm able to read the charts and know what I'm doing. But for you who've never done it before, please minimize your lot size. Stop trying to strike gold in a desert. I'm going to say this again. Stop trying to strike gold in a desert. Minimize your lot size. And what this is going to do, ladies and gentlemen, especially if you're building a team, is going to help your team learn how to trade with a small account with 10 cents, watch this, that they're using so they're not blowing out their account. Yes, they're getting a small profit, but I'd rather you get a small profit with a small loss rather than a big loss waiting for a big profit. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. I would rather, what would I rather? I would rather, listen to me, I would rather you getting a small profit or a small loss rather than a big loss waiting for a big profit. How many of y'all would say that makes sense? I'd rather you have a small loss because you're going to take a loss and a small profit rather than a big loss waiting for a large profit. You can't strike gold in a desert, especially when you don't know where the well is. Okay? So then I want you to start minimizing your lot sizes, guys. Minimizing your lot sizes makes perfect sense. D just sound like my $3 to $4 I earn. Listen, it's better than what they're getting out of the bank. Okay? So now I want you to see this. Now, so I'm going to do another training just on lot sizes altogether in the Universal Trade Group, but right now we're doing on Swipe Trades. I'm going to take Swipe Trades even more. I'm going to break this down even more to where you're not missing anything and we're all functioning on the same page. Now, what you also have on the Swipe Trade is the stop loss. Your stop loss. This is very important. Okay? Your stop loss. Your stop loss here is 105.5. Your stop loss is 105.5. And all you're going to do is copy the information and paste it. Now, look at your take profit. Your take profit is 103.5. This is a sale. This is a sale. 103.5. That's your take profit. All this is going to make sense later, but I want to see you're just copying and pasting your profit. Now, I can tell you how you can come up with the amount of pips that you're looking to gain from a profit. All you do is subtract your take profit from your stop loss. If you subtract your take profit from your stop loss, that's how many pips that you're going to earn. Now, this is for the people who are in IML Academy, who are learning what a pip is. I have all the time to go over pip. If you want to know more about pips, you can go to we're having a call tonight, a webinar tonight, just on that. So your stop loss subtracted from your take profit tells you how many pips, which then tells you how much money that you can make, all right? But I need you to hear me. Stop loss is how you protect your money. Now, as we begin to go further into this, I'm going to show you how, we're going to be talking about how We're going to be talking about how to move your stop loss. Guys, you're going to want to move your stop loss to protect your profit. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to be showing you, teaching you through the Universal Trade House how to move your stop loss up to protect the profit you just earned. You've got to be able to move your stop losses up to protect profit. So if you made money, you need to adjust your stop loss. You made more money, you adjust your stop loss. And what that's going to stop is the fluctuation between your numbers, and is going to protect the profit that you've earned. We want you to be able to do that. You're going to want to do that. That's when you start getting into the technicalities of trading. You're going to want to get in moving your stop loss. We're going to cover that at another time. Okay. Now, do you recall when I said you can get into 2 trades? Notice he has 2 take profits here. He has 2 take profits here because those 2 take profits are for 2 different trades. The take profit is for the first trade entry data point he gave you. I'm going to go back up. So now look, what you see here is the entry price on price 1, right? So the entry price of 104.8 goes with the take profit of 103.5. That's your first trade. He wants you to go in and do another trade. And then we're going to talk to you about how you can do that, because you can set a trade, right? I don't just have time to go into that today, but you can set a trade on the second price, which is that second entry point at 105.2. But he wants you to take profit at 102.5 on the second trade. He may even want you to do a third trade. There's an option for a third trade, 4th trade, 5th trade. And so that's why you want to start paying attention to your swipe trades, guys, because he's going over all this with you. But listen, all you're going to do is copy and paste. That's it. You're going to copy and paste. And once you copy and paste, you're going to be able to get this. So you're going to copy and paste. You're going to be able to get this. This is what is phenomenal about this, right? So today, I just wanted to give you a little preview of how we're making money from copying and pasting. This is a small preview of how we're making money from copying and pasting through our swipe trades. Listen, I want to end on this. We're waiting for you to get a username. If you're not in the business yet, we're waiting for you to get a username and a password. That's what I want to end it at. If you're looking at this for the first time, someone invited you to see what we're doing. You need to get a username and password today. Today. Get your username and password today. Today. And let us help you begin to build your account. Pull your money out of the bank. Put your money into a brokerage account. And let us show you how to multiply your money. So this was our first swipe trade training today. What do you think about it? Did it make sense, guys? I need to find out. I want to hear from you. Did this training make sense? Did this make sense? Do you have a little bit better understanding? I want to see if you have a little bit better understanding. Did it make a little sense? You have a little bit better understanding of swipe trades. All right. Tanya loved it. Yes, it made sense. All right. Yes, it did. Missy said it made sense. I'm looking around to see who made sense. I have so much to cover with you. I have so much to share with you to where I can bring us all up on the same page. Max said it made sense. All right. Now listen. Thank you, Andrea. That's my spiritual sister. Andrea, I'm doing a live presentation tonight over the overall IML program. I'm doing a live presentation tonight on the overall iMarkets Live program. It's going to take place at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you want to get on and hear about the entire IML program, get on with me at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Right? Get on with me at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll go over everything with you and get you up and going and get you moving forward to start building your account. All right? 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, Lavonda. That's my girl in ATL. Okay. Please, can you paste on MetaTrader 4? I don't know how to paste. Okay. So the next one we're going to do tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be back on tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow because I'm going to Austin. I'll be in Austin tomorrow, I think, around the time. No, I'll be able to do one tomorrow, and then I'm going to do one, and I'm going to mix in MetaTrader 4 with it so that you'll see where you're going to copy and where you're going to paste, right? So faith cometh by hearing over and over again. I like that. So we're going to be pasting MetaTrader 4. I'll have some MetaTrader 4 slides in here for you tomorrow to show you how to copy and paste in MetaTrader 4. I'll show you how to do your buy limit, sell limit, market execution. We'll go over all of those things with you on tomorrow, and you'll be able to see those on tomorrow as we continue to go forth every day. But what I want is interaction. If something's not making sense to you, talk to me. If something's not making sense to you, talk to me. This is where you're going to talk back and forth to me to where it can make sense to you. All right? So if you can do that, and we can go back and forth with each other, right? And you can understand, Dr. Spiller, explain that again. Or Dr. Spiller, could you say that again? Dr. Spiller, could you explain that again? Dr. Spiller, can you say that again? Listen, I do not have a problem repeating myself. My overall goal is to make you rich and prosperous through the power of the Holy Ghost. Through God's help, we're going to make you rich and prosperous, right? So I can't answer what I don't know. So I just saw one of my panelists said, good info, please, can you paste MetaTrader 4? I don't know how to paste. And so I can't wait to do that. So I'm going to show them how to paste, copy and paste from Swipe Trade into MetaTrader 4. We're going to do that on tomorrow. So I look forward to seeing you same bat time, same bat channel. If I invited you to this, if you're one of my Facebook friends and you want to get involved in this opportunity, inbox me right away, and I'll be able to get right in touch with you to get forward. If one of my friends, Andrea Blackley, Joshua, Lavonda, so many others, if one of them invited you on this because you saw it on their page, get back with them so that they can share it with you as well. We're going to do this on a whole nother level, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to show you how to make money. We're going to show you how to make money. Now, listen, we have an event tonight. Quinn, good to see you. That's my girl. We have an event tonight. I'll be doing a live presentation at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But before that, all right, Cynthia. Great, Cynthia. Can't wait to talk to you. Before that, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. At 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we do part 2 of our Universal Trade House. We have professional traders who get on and do part 2. So this is more the basics, right? This evening, it'll be a little bit of the advanced courses. So this is the basics. This evening at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll put a link out there for you. At 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, the Universal Trade House will be going over some of the mechanics behind selecting the trade. You want to be on that, and we'll put it out there so for you to join. This is fantastic. My overall objective with the Universal Trade House is make sure we leave nobody behind. We want everybody prospering at the same time. So join us this evening. Join us this evening. All right, now I want you to speak to your smartphone. Yes, it's IML University. I want you to speak to your smartphone. I need you to tell your smartphone, get smart. Right? Because heretofore, you've used your smartphone, and your smartphone ain't made no money. At work, can you send the record, please? Yes. We'll put the record up so that you can watch the recording of this over and over again. But listen, man, I'm going to be right back on again tomorrow. And we're going to keep this going over and over and over and over again till you got it. You're going to make this money. Come on, everybody, right? I need you to type in, I'm going to make this money. I need you to type in right now, I'm going to make this money. You're going to tell your smartphone to get smart, but then you're going to tell yourself, I'm going to make this money. Who out there is going to make this money with me? I'm going to make this money. I said, I'm going to make this money. I'm going to make this money. We're going to make sure that you make this money. All right, guys, thank you so much for being on this. I'm going to go ahead and end it. I love y'all, and we'll look forward for you joining us again on tomorrow, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'm going to make this money.